Hello and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel, and today we are starting off with HTML. I'm going to teach you some basics of HTML, its basic formatting tags, and in the upcoming videos we are going to be studying in detail about HTML. And the book that basically I'm following is, I've downloaded it from epdf.pub, and I'll be telling you about its author and title. So let's get started. In CSS, which is available online. Its PDF is also available, and I will also share this. And in this we are going to be talking about bit of the introduction about what is
Hello
HTML,
and I welcome you all to my
and,
YouTube channel, and today we are
purpose of
starting off with
HTML.
HTML. I'm going to teach you some basics of HTML, its basic formatting tags, and in the upcoming videos we are going to be studying in detail about HTML. And the book that basically I'm following is, I've downloaded it from epdf.pub, and I'll be telling you about its author and title. So let's get started.
Collection of web pages. So you can create a website that has multiple web pages, and then you can connect them and use them. And basically HTML is actually I'll tell you about the structure. It's basically a tagged language. So we can actually go to see about HTML and its different elements. Here we have you can see that this is chapter number 1. HTML would always start with this one, with the HTML tag, and it will end with an HTML tag right here at the bottom. Also you can see this is the body tag. Body is the part, the main part of your page. Your complete page would come under the body tag. So these are tags. HTML is a tag language. It will you usually have paired tag. An opening tag, this is opening, and this one is closing. The tag always close with a / but there are also some tags that are singular, that do not have closing. So it's the basic structure. First of all, you have to write HTML, and the last line should be /HTML. And this body tag, inside this body tag you will write every other statement that we are going to study here. Okay, now there is a closer look at the tag. As you can see, this left one is the angular bracket less than sign, and this right one is the right angular bracket, which is greater than sign, and inside that you either write a character or a tag. This is known as a tag. And this is for ending. You can see you have the same angular bracket less than, angular bracket greater than, but the addition is this forward / sign. Okay, so this is all about also you have some attribute inside the tags. For example, this is the p tag, and this is the attribute. One attribute, you can have two attribute with spaces between them. Okay, now a little bit about the head tag. There is another tag known as the head tag. You see, this is basically the heading of the page. On the heading you give this title. This is the title of the page. Okay, I'll tell you later about it, and I'll show you the output. Now you will see the body tag. Whatever is inside the body tag would be displayed, and these are different tags that we are going to be studying about. This head tag, basically whenever you will run this website or your web page, you will need a head tag. Inside that head tag you would have a title tag. So this is the title of the page, would be displayed on the top of the window where you are showing your result, like this. You see, right here, this is the title of my page. If you see this one, this is the title of the page. Why this is appearing here? Because we have given this is the title of the page. Whatever you type here, you will type welcome here, hi, good morning, it will be displayed on top of this browser. And whatever you give inside the body tag, it will display right here. Okay. Now after that, creating a web page. How to create a web page? You basically have to open Notepad. Inside Notepad you will write all the tags and codes starting with HTML, ending with /HTML. Then you will save it. What about saving an HTML file? When you click on the file menu, then save as, you will type the name of file always inside double quotes. For example, if you want to give it the name index.html, in double quotes you will type index.html. This is the extension of HTML file. And down there file types, from the menu you have to select all files. Then you will save it wherever you want to. And when you want to access it, for example, if you have saved it in desktop, just go to the desktop, double click that file, it will run automatically. Now we'll go further to talk about these are a few options about how to create tags, and then we have the basic formatting options which are related to the text. And here you can say whether we have the headings. We can give different heading styles in HTML. We have from H1 to H6 heading styles, and this has opening tag, then we have this closing tag. Inside that we have the text that we want to display. H1 is the biggest size of heading and H6 is the smallest size of heading. You can see the output right here in front of you. This is the output. This is the result of the code we have written over here. So this is main heading, it is the biggest. This is heading level 2, smaller. H3 would be more smaller, and H6 would be the smallest. This is the level of these headings you can give. Whatever the text you will give inside H1/H1 would appear as the biggest heading. Then we have paragraphs that we have seen. If you want to give write long paragraphs, it's better to use P tag, and it has starting opening tag P and the closing tag /P, and the output would be displayed like this. This is the result, or it is you can see that the formatting is so good, and we don't have to do any formatting, give any formatting. It is formatted, aligned properly, because we have used the P tag paragraph. So whenever you are giving big paragraphs, it's better that you use paragraph tag for better output and display and formatting. Then we have the bold and italic tag. The bold tag, basically this is the bold tag B/B, you can see here. Okay, so whatever you give inside B/B tag, you see here, it will appear bold. It will appear bold like this, like this. Okay, then we have bold, and where is italic? Okay, italic will come now. The next is basically, if you want to give break, it is very important. Whatever you are typing inside HTML, it would appear in the same line. If you want it to appear in the next line, you can use BR tag, break tag. It is one of the tags which is singular. It has no ending tag. It's not necessary to give this /. If you write just bracket BR bracket close, it would work. Don't need to write this /. So BR tag takes you to the next line. See here, when it encounters BR, the gets goes to the next line. It encounters BR, the due to falling space, it goes into the next line. Then we have HR. It is known as horizontal rule. Basically, if you want to give a line horizontally, you can give HR tag. This is again a singular tag. So when we have given the HR tag, you can see this line over here. This is due to the HR tag. Okay, then we have emphasis is also used for if you want to make your text appear bolder. And then we have another thing is this: you can use w3schools.com for your resource, as your resource. And I'm going to tell you about italic. See, this is the code for italic. These lines, you can see italic. Here you have italic tag, and it will appear italic here. Endeavor, italic, tabursum, it is appearing italic. Underline, for that we are using this U/U tag right here, and the output you can see is this. September you will learn about. Right here we started U, September you will learn about /U. So everything inside the U tag is appearing to be underlined. Okay, learned about what HTML is and what are its basic formatting tags, just to start with the paragraph tag, the bold tag, and some basic tags. I hope to see you in my next video, and I'll be explaining more about HTML. Take care. Bye.